very weirdly, this camp isn't automatically registered to your map. So, make sure to come back here. Hey, welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we encountered Ethel and Kamaravi, and they went out on their own terms. But they want us to keep moving, so we'll do just that. But first, we do gotta stop by Pororo.
Hello, step right up. What were friends like?
Alex, turn down the volume. Well, we're helping Shilshil out making this register thing, so here we are.
Oh, now Pororo understand all. Friends come for buy present for Shilshil, yes?
Not even close. You said you have some kind of stone?
Yes, that's correct. Please take this to Shilshil.
I need to shout. Shilshil can't hear you.
Forceful shout is vital for sales. Is first most important thing, and also second. Third and fourth place empty, but fifth is also shouting. Bit compliment voice of Pororo very highly. So Pororo serve patrons with big voice.
It's great that you all beat. Okay, we'll pass on the stone to her.
Up ahead is hovering reefs. Have a care. Also special range to castle and colony of silver ranking.
Alright, no need to shout.
My Millennium tokens and googles, they trade bashes on head and max the wildwood, so take care not to get caught catching crossfire. Wait, friend's already been through and still not in pieces. That impressed me much.
Tokens and goggles.
It's all making sense.
We'll discuss them later.
I don't care what this annihilator thing is. Wreck it. Oh, believe me, we will.
We gotta go bash the Annihilator on the head. Yeah. It's all head. It's all head. It's a big gun. It's a cannon.
But as we move along through these hovering reefs
In the Kevis Castle region, at the Penshia portal. You can see the Annihilator right in our view. And also that colony of silver ranking. Just that's a silver rank colony. Syra Hovering Reefs region.
I wonder, how do you think Ethel felt? Was that really what she wanted?
This is my personal opinion, but life's defined by moments. Your acts define you. I think she found value in that. To achieve something in the limited time left to her. One defining moment was what she chose.
You think Mimi feels the same way?
I gave you my opinion. I'm sure Mio has her own thoughts on the matter. Although, I know she doesn't have that much time left. And hence, my being here now.
So, you've chosen your path.
Until now, I was afraid to take that first step. But now, I can do it.
Man.
You really think they'll come?
They'll come. You can count on it.
Yeah? And then what? If you want to give them a hug, you can count me out of it.
I want to show something to Her Majesty.
Yeah? And what's that then? I mean, she's not even...
She needs to be there to see how hope dies.
What's this about now?
She can see it. Her Majesty occupies the same niche of existence as we do.
What a great start. We're already being watched, which is just lovely. Isn't that just great for us? Keep on moving along. There's a whirlpool right in the rocks there.
Go and reach the castle.
Just past that gate, we'll find the Colony 11 garrison. Beyond that is a residential zone. From there, there's a road to the castle's main gate.
Gate penetration would not be easy. Expect huge battle.
Yeah, so we could detour the hovering reef to the right and swing around behind. That's where we'll the ether mine and freight entrance I mentioned.
Understood. We shouldn't be hanging around here for long. Let's make for those reefs, as you called them.
Good. This way. Follow me.
Now,
You're gonna get wrecked.
really? I know that's not the way that we're... now we can keep this battle on, even if it's against an elite. I know it's literally the exact opposite of the way that we should be going, but we are going to head through Colony 11 because that is our next hero quest. Go figure, another colony, another hero quest to take care of. Pretty standard, honestly. Gotta keep focusing on these fellers. And I'm actually really looking forward to this hero quest. I enjoy the hero that we get from it quite a bit. I still think Juniper is my favorite. Like, Juniper, maybe not my favorite. I do like this upcoming hero pretty well, as well. Yeah, I do think that at least starting off the Colony 11 stuff is a good place to then set off for our side quest things. Ethel and Kamaravi's death is the big thing that I was waiting for, because that's a lot of things in Colony 4, understandably so. I just wanted to wait until before doing side questing.
We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I need to double check if there's any other quests that we can get from there on. Anything in, like, Gamma, or 30. We can also get Iota.
Something's made a fine mess of them.
It appears the fighting wasn't all that long ago. There might still be enemies nearby.
What? The absurdity of battle never ceases to amuse me.
What's her deal? She a Kavesi soldier? She's way.
Lives are so easily lost, and in service to all manner of nonsense. Truly, this is why. We'll never be able to stop fighting. Wouldn't you agree?
Can we...
So then, did you help us out just now?
Oh, we're not out of the woods just yet. Seems we have some new guests coming.
We're surrounded.
Only one thing for it.
Yeah. Get ready.
Oh, aren't you all just adorable?
This ain't the time for jokes.
I guess you're... It's way too early to start laughing. Because the fun's only just getting started.
Oh my god, I love Ashera so much. The Wrath of Ashera! He joins our party right away, and it'll be a little while until we get to figure out what it is, in terms of her class. I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember the name of. But to be fair, that's honestly not too big of a deal. I always forget what the name of the Stalker class is, and I use it. But well. I think really I just need to You need to use art follow-up more in the group of people, but you know, if you're on back bleed, then it's not really too much that you get, but alas, so it be. Fighting a bunch of Kavesi troops, the 7th SlayerMathis troop. And this is when we can start getting a decent bit, this region, I should say. This is when we can start getting a decent bit of, this is when we can start getting a decent bit of Kavesi soldier equipment as drops, as well as Kavesi, SlayerMathises. It'll be a while until we can start getting some Agni and stuff of the same manner, but still. I don't think we'll need chain attack. Honestly, I may turn off overkill, I'm gonna be honest. It'll depend on how our levels are when we get to the next story boss, which is at level 43. Doesn't mean that we'll be at that point, but... And again, it's the timing of soccer I never get right.
Those were Kavesi soldiers.
Ah, well spotted. They're forces from Colony 11 up ahead.
By your appearance, I'd say you're also a Kavesi soldier.
Hmm? Who? Me?
Tell us who you are. What colony are you from?
Well then, if you absolutely must know. I'm the commander of Colony 11, whose soldiers just attacked us.
Wow, cool. Wait, what?
Huh?
Their commander?
Hang on. Back it up. If you're the commander of Colony 11, then you're... Ashera, the Undying Blade!
Undying? What in the Queen's name? She meant to be some kind of celebrity.
There ain't a defender worth their salt in all of Kevers who hasn't heard of her. She's the commander of a silver rank colony, in the running for the strongest person in Kevers.
Getting back on topic, you're telling us you were attacked by your own colony?
I suppose I am telling you that.
But why? What for?
Well, I guess I have given them a couple of reasons. These things happen, you know. Anyway, I'm going to remove Colony 11 from the equation. You guys want to come with?
Huh? Come with? Why? Sorry? Now it's open season. This is all kinds of stupid.
But you're talking about your own colony. Your mates. You'll just go off and fight them.
Sure. One rarely gets to enjoy a battle such as this. Also, I have my own reasons for killing them. Besides, sitting back and letting them keep taking swings at me is not my style. It's just... no fun that way.
I don't think you meant to say that part out loud.
Well, but... why are you inviting us to join you?
Huh? So you're telling me you're not the great and terrible Ouroboros?
Huh? You knew?
Come now. I've heard this personally from the Queen. Every commander alive knows about you lot. As I hear it, you're some kind of rebels, going around wrecking colonies' flame clocks.
That's outrageous. Well, it's also true, mostly. But we don't do it just for the fun of it.
It sounds like you're not everyone's favorite person right now either. What's your goal?
Surely it's self-evident, no? On the battlefield, you have one of two options. Fight and live, or fight and die.
Oh.
When considering the pure act of trading life back and forth, there's no separation into enemies and allies. Not for the killers, nor for the ones being killed. That's something you soldiers should get. More so now you've rebelled and made sure everyone wants your heads.
Like I keep saying, nobody here did that on purpose.
I'm sure. Everyone has their own way of thinking. I'm not trying to say otherwise. In any case, there's a place for you on my battlefield, if you feel like joining. I'm sure Colony 11 will give you a warm welcome. Though maybe not the one you'd wish for.
What is her problem? What in the Queen's snow white wings does she want from us?
I don't know. But she certainly seems to be after something. Good to add more names.
So much to see, huh?
Oh, don't tell me. Have you actually decided to accept my invitation?
Well, you know, we do owe you for helping us before.
I've never heard of anyone entering the Wolf's Den just because they owe someone.
But how are you even planning on fighting a whole colony alone? Charging at them head on?
Ah, you must be the tactician. Got it in one point, Dexter.
You're insane.
Oh, come now. We live in a world of strife, of constant, unending war. And you question my sanity?
Know what? Just sounds like suicide to me. Maybe you really have lost it.
Uni, that's too far. Even for you.
Okay, but you did hear her, right?
My colony, Colony 11, guards the castle, and it's rightly hailed as being impregnable. Not a single Agnian soldier has ever broken through, not even once. I fought long and hard to defend this colony. And now I'm going to bring it down. Just one woman. Can you think of anything more satisfying than that? I know I can't.
You know what else you're not thinking of? The moment they open fire and turn you to mincemeat. How's that for a punchline?
If that happens, I'll do my soldierly duty and turn into a lovely corpse.
Oi!
I'm touched by your concern, but they won't be killing me that easily. All of you, I'm sure you've overcome your own share of hairy situations. We can do this.
What would you know? You don't know a thing about us.
Don't be such a worrywart, Uni. We can do anything if you've got our backs.
You're awfully enthusiastic about this, Lance.
You reckon?
Now I think about it, you've known about Ashera since the start. Do you maybe...
Shut up! She's the best defender in Keves! I'm just some nobody. If somebody told you get to fight alongside a legend, wouldn't you jump at the chance?
What an awfully nice thing to say. I'll be looking for some great things from you. Lance, was it?
Oh, give me a break.
Well then, my dear Ouroboros fellows, what say we sally forth? The battle awaits us, one that's sure to prove a most thrilling distraction. It's always good to have a few good battle buddies.
Says the woman who leaps into the thick of it by herself.
For what it's worth, in my personal opinion, Ashera is the funniest of the heroes. I love Ashera so much. She's ridiculous. And I just love her for it. It's a great time. But, regardless, the way that this quest works is pretty simple. You got a bunch of battles to go through, and so you fight a bunch of Kevesi. You get some nice equipment from it at the very least. Ashera is a defender, as Lance is very keen to let you know. And we'll see exactly what she's all about eventually. And by eventually, I mean, of course, after this mission, end of this episode, all that good stuff. Gonna hop right into the middle to drop out our refreshing rain. I feel like I killed a couple people with that. Right now, I do have Uni set up with the Master Skill Positioning Pro, which I forget exactly what class that's from, but it's allows you to have more positional-based arts. Not super important, but it can help you get your talent gauge more often, just because it is a For attackers, getting the secondary effects from positioning is pretty much always a roll action. Attackers can be pretty annoying to get roll actions for. But it's not a big problem if you're just being a badass and dancing all around the battlefield. I do understand why they changed it from Xenoblade 1 to not have the auto attacks while moving. But at the same time, it would make things a lot more chaotic than they already are, which I think would be hilarious. Again, like, there's so much going on in this, and I love it. Again, like, 7v1s against a single, well, against a small enemy, that's what I was trying to say, are just, they look fantastic. I love them.
No wonder your little gang is causing waves. You were completely ruthless with my lot.
Do you have to talk about us like that?
Just so you know, we actually were trying to go easy on them.
Oh, no need to hold back. You can wipe the floor with them. That's me giving you the green light as their commander.
I heard of some terrible commanders before, but this one takes the biscuit, hands down.
You know, there's rumors that some soldiers in Colony 11 are crazy tough.
Is that right?
Yep. Way I heard it, they have snipers who can shoot you from behind a mountain. Or specialists who can read your mind.
Bollocks. Those aren't even good rumors.
Ooh, now this sounds interesting. Is there anything they said about me?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, they might have mentioned some things.
Go on, try me. Even though I can probably guess.
They call you Ashera, the Undying Blade. A heroic commander famed throughout Kevers. Another name they use is... that suicidal maniac.
Okay, I see.
Wow, that kind of sucks.
Oh, definitely. I was prepared for anything. But this... It's just so bland, so boring. I was hoping for something with more zest, more bite.
That's what you're hung up on?
If you're finished chatting, I'd like us to get moving. And don't forget, we're smack dab in the middle of enemy territory.
Oops, you're right. Not much time until reinforcements come. I'm feeling a little miserable, but I can take it all out of my men. No problem.
Yep, it's official. We found the worst commander.
Ooh. Heads up. Second wave.
Oh my god, I love Ashera so much. She is such a bad commander, and it's hilarious. Like, Ethel hit it right on the money that she is just the absolute worst. Like, Valdi's Valdi's a bit neglectful about his commander duties, but at least he doesn't try to actively kill his team and his colony. I love Ashera so much. Biggest problem with being called a suicidal maniac is that it's not even a fun name. Like, come on, they couldn't give her a cool title to mean the same thing. I'm with her on this one. Just bop on down some more arts follow-up. What I really need to do more often with the Stalker is just move around the battlefield. Mainly because we do have things like the arts follow-up really benefits from that. Just pop in another arts follow-up. Clearing them out pretty easy. I mean, we're doing pretty well. These fights can usually be kind of tough, but like, we are just tearing through them. Got Fellplume Isel, who, yeah, we'll be fighting later on. Or, not fighting, we'll be interacting with later on in a more friendly manner, because of course we're going to have Colony 11 snagged. Yeah, let's drop down our follow-up right there before heading back. I get back to the spot. And just keep on fighting you. You're doing a good job with Giant Swing. I think it's Giant Swing that she just used. And just roll action. Easy peasy.
Bloodlust. Here comes trouble.
ESO, more like EC. Got him. Clad, more like Claude. I'm firing on all cylinders with these. See, those people should have asked me for the other nicknames to Ashera. I'm sure I could have I'm sure I could have come up with something a lot more fun. But no, you just had to call her suicidal maniac and leave it that. Lamos. But instead, I guess we'll just clear out this Colony 11 group. Team Clad. And we can do that. I mean, I'll be honest, at least Clad has a pretty easy nickname, just be Iron Clad. A bit punny, but, I mean, still. We'll see what his actual nickname is. Because apparently people don't like giving Colony 11 fun names. Probably something like Big Defender Clad, or Big Fighter Clad, or Big Healer Clad. Or just Clad the Guy. Clad the Lad. I love focusing down on the medics. And boop. Tenacious Clad. I mean, I guess. It's not the worst one. We've seen worse. Although Fell Plume is probably my favorite one of those. I don't even remember what the first guy was. I don't even remember his name. That's how unimportant he was. And power charge. Oh my lord, that's doing a lot. And I used it too early. Velotez are, I mean, we're doing pretty well against them at the very least. Here, I'll focus on this one. And oh my lord, we're cutting through them real nicely. It didn't really look like much of a neck slice, that just looked like a charge. I'm just really bad with the nomenclature. Very disappointed in Colony 11. Ashera's fine. I love Ashera. I still think as a serious character, Juniper's probably my favorite of the optional heroes. But Ashera is just so fun. I've mentioned before how, like, Senna I think is, in my opinion, the best written character and probably the one that I like the most. But, like, in a serious way. Meanwhile, like, Uni is just so funny. So, yeah. One of those things between Juniper and Ashera, so we have some really strong commanders this late on.
Now we're here. Colony 11 is only a stone's throw away. The final battle is nigh, ladies and gents.
Before that, there's one thing I want to confirm. Who is leading the enemy?
A type of person you should know very well by this point. Care to make a guess?
A consul. I knew it.
That idiot has delusions of being a tactician. She's the very definition of a narcissist. I'm sure right now she's drunk on the feeling of controlling the soldiers like puppets.
So those soldiers, she's just fleeing them at us against their will, trying to beat us down.
Ugh, what a snuffing creep. Makes me want to hurl.
I wouldn't pay that too much attention. My guys are enjoying themselves regardless.
Oh, really? And how exactly do you figure?
Can't you tell from how much of a fight they've been putting up so far? They're seriously coming for blood. Well, mostly mine, of course.
So, what? The Consul doesn't even need to force Colony 11 to attack us?
Seems like a stretch, even considering our current company.
I couldn't say for certain. They're the same as I am, after all.
The more you say, the less I understand. Are you just gonna keep skirting around it?
Whoa, now. No need to sweat the finer details. All you need to do now is enjoy the fight for what it is. The next battle will be even tougher. Which is to say, that much more fun.
I'm more than happy to go and beat up a console, especially with Ashera at our side.
Eyes up front. The enemy's right ahead.
You're talking about your own colony.
Yeah, but also she's Ashera. We should know this by now. She's insane. And it's great.
So, the traitors have arrived. Or perhaps I should call you beasts, driven by my hounds.
So you're the Consul for Colony 11?
Ouroboros scum! Have a care for how you address me. With a single order, I could have you creatures crushed this instant. It appears you understand. Now stay right there. I will dispose of you later.
What?
First, I'll deal with you, former Commander Ashera. Step forward.
Hey! Rude!
With all due respect, Madam Consul, you called us traitors just now. If I, never mind them, am to be accused of the crime of treason, I'm afraid the great Consul will have to enlighten us as to the reason. Beasts that we are.
You are as impudent as ever. But I will explain to you this one time. You engage in battle without orders. Use deviant tactics in battle. You openly violate military regulations. And your worst crime of all? Multiple, unforgivable slights towards a consul. Don't bother trying to deny it. All of the soldiers here have witnessed this.
And as a result, we have brought many victories for Kevers. Aren't glory and military success what the Consul desires?
And when did I hand out such orders? Never forget that all of you are pawns. A pawn acts as it is placed on the board. A pawn that acts on its own has no more worth than the mud under my boot.
Jerk! Talking to her own soldiers like that.
However, well, throwing away a silver colony, no matter how rotten, is hardly the action of a wise woman. At present, bringing Colony 11 under my direct control is the more pressing matter.
So, you have no further use for me?
I should think a suicidal maniac like you would cherish being destroyed by her countrymen.
You! Shut your rotten mouth!
I see. And it seems you have been laboring under several misconceptions, Madam Consul.
How foolish. You'll use this chance to spout more drivel.
Until now, Colony 11 would rush off to battle wherever you waved your hand. But you see, we did it because we wished to. If there was a battle we felt was worthy of us, we soldiers would give our lives fighting it. That's all we ever wanted. My soldiers. And myself.
What are you driving at?
Looking at it another way, nothing else matters to us but that. Not even fighting against people who were our allies until only yesterday. And not even obeying someone who isn't worthy of being our master. Is it dawning on you yet?
What? What are you blathering about?
The pawns you thought were faithful to you were truly worth less to you than the mud under your boot. Since the very beginning.
Cease your confounded blathering! This instant! How dare you!
Oh, this is getting on my nerves. If it's all the same to you, I'd really like to drop it now. So, come and kill me, if you can.
Ha!
If death is what you seek, I'll be delighted to grant you it, you worthless scum!
Wow, she turned into a monster. Now I've seen everything.
Getting scared, are you?
Do I look scared?
No, you really don't. Just forget it.
Ashera, don't underestimate her. She's not like anything else you've fought.
Yeah, I'm getting that impression. Well then, Ouroboros. Time for the fight we've all been waiting for.
Mobius time! I love it when she said, it's Morbius time, and then Morbius all... Fuck, I did it wrong. It's mobbing time, and then mobbed all over the place. I had the same joke in, but screwed it up. Ah well. Oh, I didn't even realize that we were still against people. Okay, yeah, it's just normal people. Wasn't sure if it'd be any of the bosses. If those team leaders. Tisn't. Here we can drop on our follow-up next to our folks over here. I guess we can go and fight some of the other people. Sure. If you insist. If you insist, we can go and commit war crimes by focusing on the medic. We'll say this is actually getting a little bit on the hairy side. Huh. That's a problem. Let's just retry that one. Got off to a real bad start right away. I think because I just didn't realize that we were against some lamos as well. So if we can get people to focus on not me, that'd be lovely. Yeah, just focus on the lesser guys first. I legitimately didn't realize. I thought they were on our side. I saw a bunch of other people. I saw some numbers. I heard what Ashera was saying. I was like, oh, they're gonna turn on it. On the console. No, they didn't. Ah, well. That's fine. I'm fine with getting some regen. No complaints from me. And just pop right into the group, refreshing rain. It's a lot of people for a decent bit of damage. And we'll use the chain attack on the Mobius. Maybe, like, now? Yeah, let's just do it now. Do it now! Okay, Ashera already showed off. We're already showing off Ashera's better than we showed off Gray's. Ashera has a pretty unique set. Heroic Chain guarantees an amazing rating when she completes an order, but she will never reactivate in that chain attack. So, it's very boom or bust with her. And that includes Ouroboros Order. She will not even return on an Ouroboros Order. Do that, and let's do that right away. You know what? Sure. It's a good way to get the ball rolling right away. So wow, you're taking a lot of damage. Built this back up. She also has Saber Siege, which increases the damage ratio by 125 percentage points and grants power charge to all allies. Bonk. Trying to figure out exactly how I want to go about this. So we'll do like so. Definitely want to end with Mio, I think. Yeah, be safe. Because Mio will get us a Bravo. And also get us Power Charge, which is really nice. I don't think Power Charge exactly doubles, but it does do a lot of damage. Couple more there. Mio's works a little bit better. You get Senna some points up. You can keep her power charge as well. And then I think this will end up getting us to 99. Yeah, guess right to 100 exactly, but you know, that's not the important bit. That gets us barely over a Bravo. We are kind of pretty close here, which I'm not the biggest fan of. We do have Noah at the very least, who has a decent few points. Okay, that sets us in pretty good. Let's see. Lands it is. I think to get the most damage, we'd actually lead with you. Probably could have afforded to do a different one. Maybe not. And we get another power charge in. Gets up to another Bravo. It's over 1,000 already before the Ouroboros Order at that. It's very nice. And just to show off, yeah. Ashera doesn't come back even on the Ouroboros Order. I think we should be fine, right? Yeah, it's like, again, I'm pretty sure it's like 70. I think it's exactly 76. That is your requirement for when you can finally, when it gets up to over 100 right away. Not getting too much healing off of it. I think that would do the most. Not quite enough for the amazing to end things off, but still a 1,300% bonus to damage. Which I don't think quite kills. Just looking at how much Senna's doing with hers. Or how much lands in with his. Close. Close. I think we can finish. Focus, we can take you out now. I mean, Lands is dead, but yeah. Chain attacks are really strong. Just keep fighting through here. And like, yeah. Ours Executioners, not a chance.
You creatures. You're all pawns. Nothing but pawns.
She's still alive.
What's wrong? Go on. Kill me. Isn't that what you want? You animal.
Nope. What?
What?
Queen's wings! Have you lost the snuffing plot? She's Mobius. She's the enemy.
Yeah, but ending it like this... how should I put it? Oh, I know. It's a waste.
Are you insane? In fact, never mind. Forget I asked.
There you have it, Madam Consul. You can make a strategic retreat. Do whatever, I don't mind. If you're planning revenge, by all means, pay Colony 11 another visit.
You bitch!
Or, if you actually definitely do want to die, I have no qualms in speeding you along.
Oh, you will pay for making me look a fool. You'll pay dearly. Ah!
The Consul. Mobius. She's more dangerous than you know.
Oh, I know that. That's why I'm expecting big things from her.
Wow. I don't know what to say. This woman is something else.
Right. A victory needs fireworks. Make it something big. You came all this way.
Is she saying what I think she's saying?
She does have a point, I suppose.
You guys are a silver colony. You sure about this?
Didn't you hear my speech? I said nothing else matters. Not to us. So?
Got you. Here we go! There. You're all free now. No need to fight. No need to take life from others.
I wonder if you can really call that freedom.
Care to explain?
My soldiers and I, we were never fighting for the sake of earning life in the first place.
Back up, back up. Surely you had to be, right? I mean, that's the usual setup.
True, true. Normally you'd fight to keep the clock fed. Only natural. Otherwise you're dead. But for us, we live so we can fight. It's how we've lived our lives.
Living to fight sounds kinda awful.
You must understand, now that you've crossed blades with my troops, they didn't follow the Consul's orders because they were frightened for their lives. We were using the situation we're in to our advantage.
Huh? What's the point of that?
I should think it's obvious. We hope that someday we can have a proper fight to the death, with mighty warriors like you. I've taken part in all these battles to make that dream real. That's all.
I see.
No, not I see, Senna. Just think about it for a sec. These guys have been killing each other, having their own little murder party. It's crazy.
Yep, if you're gonna be blunt about it, then that's exactly what it was.
That doesn't make it any better. All this living to fight crap. How many lives will you need to take before you're satisfied? Or maybe you want to die, is that it?
Yes, I want to die.
Good try. Wait, you ain't serious?
Is it that surprising? A soldier like you should...
Grow the snuff up. Grow up, I said. So you want to fight? You want to die? What the snuff is your problem? You come out with all this highfalutin crap, but really, that Consul was right about you. You're nothing but a bloodthirsty beast, aren't you?
Hang on, Uni.
You listen. You ain't gonna involve us in your stupid suicidal quest. Just leave us alone, all right?
Uni, that was out of...
Poindexter. Wow. I am pretty exhausted after all this. I think I'll take a load off somewhere. Oh, you can all make yourselves at home. Consider it a thank you for joining the fight.
Ashera, shouldn't we?
Well then, I'll be off. What you do is up to you.
Uni, that was not cool. I want you to apologize later.
Please tell me you're not taking her side.
Everyone should be free to choose how they want to live their life. Wasn't Ethel the same?
Oi, she's nothing like Ethel, got it?
Well, that's for sure. But you did kind of go overboard there.
Uni, I know how you feel, but could you try?
Fine, you win, whatever. I'll talk to her, will that do?
Sure.
Sake.
I love Ashera so much, and she's very blunt about it. Like, yeah, no, that's everything you say about me is pretty correct. You are entirely not wrong. Face to the ladder there. Entirely not wrong. And up we go. Wait, Ashera's not here.
Hey. I mean... Well, I want to talk about before. I'm sorry. I went too far. What are you laughing at? I'm being serious here.
Ah, no, sorry. It's just, you surprised me. And I don't think you went too far. What you said was the unvarnished truth.
And that stuff about wanting to die?
Even without flame clocks, people die at some point. Be it sooner or later. So, before that happens, I want to leave my mark on this world. Some kind of proof that we were here, in the short time we've been given. For me, that is what I want to achieve by dying.
Sorry, I still don't get it. It seriously just sounds like you want to destroy yourself.
Dying to fight and fighting to die are different, though they might sound the same. If I can make my death mean something, then I can finally prove my life had value. Live fiercely, die spectacularly. That's how I want the battlefield of my life to be. Well, all that said, looking from the outside, all people see is the suicidal maniac. And Colony 11 is the last refuge for people like us. Isn't that funny?
I don't see the joke. You really are insane.
How many times have you said that today?
Suppose. But, you know. At least now I get that you're not enough of an idiot to throw yourself off the top of here. And your life really is yours to do with as you see fit. It's not my place to go off on you just because we don't see eye to eye. Besides, the way you fight, fearless and fierce and all that, honestly, it's kind of awesome.
Yeah? Think so, eh?
What? Revving up for another dig?
No. How do I put it? No one's ever talked that way to me before. I guess I'm happy, maybe?
You ain't embarrassed, are you? You? This is priceless.
Yeah? Couldn't you tell I was joking?
I really seriously hate you.
Aww, that hurts. And here I was taking a liking to you. I mean, from now on, we're all fellow rebels. So, you know. You and I should be friends, Uni.
And so we finish off the Wrath of Ashera. Which, of course, gets us the lone exile Ashera herself. And, of course, Yudi's the inheritor. So gets us the info of Colony 11's future.
Can't underestimate a bit of good intel.
We can rest a while.
That'd be welcome. I'm seriously knackered.
But first, before we can go and take a nap, we gotta see what the Lone Exile is all about. Lone Exile, as a defender, is really unique in that it's one of the highest damaging defenders in the game, I'm pretty sure. As for its skills, Goading Attack will increase the aggro generated from dealing damage by 30%. Maniac does extra damage when attacking higher level enemies, so combined with those two, you do even more aggro. Returning Favor is your area effect, where a nearby ally is... I'm good at talking. When nearby ally is attacked, you deal damage in retaliation, and Natural Selection will reduce your damage taken when you're at low HP. As for its arts, Blossom Dance is its role action, as it's a talent art. Ignores defense, and will also boost aggro generated by a lot, and it's really quick recharge too, only 2 actions. Demon Slayer is a boosted aggro, pretty quick as well. Not terribly strong, but again, very quick. Eye of the Storm will deal. Is that just a buff? I'm not sure if that's a buff or if it's like variable turret, where it's. I think it's like variable turret, where it's you just kind of hold that position for a while, and as you do 200% of your attack damage. So now we do at this point 626 attack effective. Gale Slash will boost damage to enemies that are targeting you. Soaring Tempest will launch enemies. And Jaws of Death will boost your damage dealt and your aggro drawn when attacking. This class is very good at damage for a tank. I mean, you look at something. What would I guess is the what's the next best attacker? Heavy Guard, I think. 256. Yeah. So I can check with. Yeah. That 313. Yeah. It's significantly stronger. I think maybe this class is probably the only one close. But it's a very high damaging defender that can do very well on its own as a defender and can just do well as an attacker almost. But with all of that taken care of, next time we're gonna go and check out if we can. I'm not sure if we'll do Iota right away next time, but it'll be close. But until then, see you guys later.